Okay guys, welcome back. Hello in the mirror, in the looking glass. Hi. I am going again with that swipe that I did yesterday, inspired by Kathleen Osmore from Cos Creations. I did the other one basically with a black center. Today I'm going to do a sister paw, but it's going to have more of a white center. Hopefully more like this one, little test one that I did yesterday on my card. It's still a little bit wet on the back there, you can see, but it's pretty much dry. So I'm going to go for more white in the center, try and swipe with that. I'll probably have a little bit of black, but more so white. I can't show the other one because it's down there on the floor drying under a big food net. So same as the previous video, just Floetrol for my pouring medium. My base coat, I've done 4 parts Floetrol to 1 part the Artists Loft black and a splash of water as well, just to make it so that it flows really well. I didn't want any like waves. My colours, I've still got the same ones left over from yesterday. I got a couple of tea towels and wet them, pretty much soaked them through and covered all my cups with that last night. So hopefully they're still nice and good for painting today. Got my little cups. I'm going to use fresh cups because the other ones, I think they probably just get sort of dry and crusty. So I'm just going to put a little bit of each in these cups. Now that's the white Artist Loft. It was mixed 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. So that's it there. This bronzy colour is Extreme Sheen Bronze. Now that one, oh, what did I do? My little notes aren't here. I mentioned that on yesterday's painting video. I think it's 2 to 1. I think they're all 2 to 1 except for the teal, which was a bit thinner. It's 1 to 1. So let's just pour those out. Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure that's right. 2 to 1. The white is a little bit thinner because I want the lacing. I like my swipe colour to be thinner than my other colours because I want it to glide over the top. I don't want it to have a thick covering, so that's why I do that. My swipe colour is always a little bit on the thinner side. Now this one here is Decoart. It's called Antique Bronze. It's that one. Move that out of the way, and then I've got a little bit of black. It's a little bit thicker than the base. As I said, the base was 4 to 1. This is probably about 3 to 1, and that had some water in it as well, just in case I want to add a little bit of black here and there. So that's that. The teal there is the Decoart. It's not the Extreme Sheen, it's the Dazzling, and it's called Teal. Alright, those are my colours. Stuck my finger in the side of the canvas when I was reaching for a cup. Let me fix that. Right. Okay. Now, how do I want to do this? I know I want white in the middle, so let's pour some white down the centre. I think last time I had a little bit too much paint on my surface. I'm going to try for a little bit less this time. So let's see if I can pour a straight line. There we go, that's not too bad. And then a little bit of the gold. I'm going to call this gold and I'm going to call that bronze, even though one's an antique bronze and one's a regular bronze, okay? So this is going to be the gold, otherwise I'm going to get way too confused. A little bit of that there. And then on the other side, just so I don't have exactly the same, I'm going to put a little bit of that one there. And let's do a little bit of teal kind of through the middle. Whoa! What's going on there? Crazy woman driver going on the opposite side of the road. Okay, let's leave it like that. I don't want, as I said, I don't want too much paint. I've got my pieces of paper towel cut up. As I said in the last video, I don't usually do paper towel swipes. Yesterday was my first one ever. So I've got my little squirt bottle, Coles squirt bottle with some water in it, and I'm just going to spray the top there. I'm going to do it over here though, so I'm not on the paper towel. Just got this piece of paper towel here covering up my mess from yesterday because I didn't want to change my pedal pads. Get a couple of uses out of them if I can. Alrightio, so that's not much paint there. Hopefully that's enough. I'm just going to touch the white and drag down. So I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have too much paint, that I could still see a little bit of the black through the background. So hopefully that will be the case. See that beautiful lacing that the white gives? It's really pretty. And I'm going to use this same one and I'm going to put it in the white on this side. Actually, I'm going to off-center it because I don't want exactly the same. I want a little bit of white, but I might have a little bit of black there as well. So let's off-center that and drop it into the white. So I'm basically trying to just pull the white over the top. I don't want to get like too much paint into the paper towel. I just want to basically drag the swipe color over the top. All right, so that's that one done. Oh, it's looking pretty. And see how there's got a little bit of black through the center there? So that black I will pull through there on the other one. Now, next bit of paper towel. So you guys go and check out Cos Creations. She's got a new YouTube channel. So go and check her out and see how this should be done properly, because I'm still learning, okay? As I said, I'm not good with paper towels. Now, let's just see if I can pick up the white there. Ooh, that's good. I'm liking how I've got that lighter, well, it's less paint over the top so I can hopefully see some more of the background. And let's turn that, actually I don't think I'll use that one again. I'm going to put a little bit more black just in the middle here. And I'm going to swipe with the black. So I do want to have some black but some white in the center. My other one that I did yesterday, it was all pretty much just black in the center. And I'm going to use a smaller square this time. Whoops, there's two there. Just so that they're not, you know, everything looks the same. Hopefully get a little bit of difference in them. I don't know if I'm over wetting my little bit of paper towel. And then I always try to overlap as well over here. Okay, well that's a nice dark section, isn't it? Let's put the black back in and just see if we can get some darker section over here. Okay, and I'm going to try not to swipe more than once, only because you get this beautiful cells and lacing there, and then if you swipe over it again, it can go a little bit muddy. If you really don't like a section, if you think it's too plain, you know, you go over it by all means, but just be aware that it can go a little bit muddy if you're going over and over and over it. Just give that a bit of a torch to see if it wants to bring anything else up. That's a lot of black just there. I may have to, I actually put too much black on, didn't I? Probably didn't need to put that much on, but we'll see what happens. As I said, I want blocks of white. So I need to have more white over here now because I've only really got that one. Actually, I might finish that section there. What size do I need for that one? That's a bit small. That's a bit big. Like Goldilocks, just right. I just cut them down with the scissors if it's a little bit too big, because I don't want to overlap too much. So I just sliced a little bit off that one, and that should fit. Okay. Now I might take just the very tip of the white, but mainly some black. We'll see what happens. It just depends on where the paper towel falls. I don't really have a lot of control over it. So wherever it wants to go, really. Okay, so that is just beautiful. See how the white kind of blends in there? So it kind of looks as if it matches there. That's what I was after. Now I've still got some paint on this one. Let's pop it back in here. Let's pick up that little bit of black. If you put it down straight into the line that you want and then drop it, it's kind of easy to get the paper towel where you want it. Make sure you don't take your paper towel over the top. Oh, unless you want drips in the center. Some people like drips in the center. I don't want drips in the center on this one. I will do one at some stage where I put lots of drips in, but not today. This is a sister piece, as I said, for my one that I did yesterday. So hopefully they'll look pretty together. Now this one, oh, I can't control it when it's like this. Whoa, no, don't do that. I want the white. Whoa, it's a bit hard to control. That's why I usually use my plastic, because it goes where you want it to go. Okay, let's torch that one. When it dries, hopefully we'll see some of the other colours coming up underneath. So we've got quite a bit of turquoise over here, teal, so I need to bring some back over here. This is quite sort of greyish, brownish in the middle. So I just try and balance it. I think I will go over this because I don't like how that's got a big black section there. But I'll wait until I dip my paper towel into something else and then I'll drop it straight back there, because I don't want to add any more paint. You don't want to put too much paint on, because when you walk away from your painting, you might think, oh, that looks wonderful, and then you might come back, you know, a few hours later and the paint's all like moved because you've had too much paint on the surface. So just be aware of that. I'm going to put a little bit more teal just there, just a tiny bit. And let's see if I can get into the black a little bit there. Drag that teal through. All right, now I'll do the same here. I'll use this one again. And I just need to break that up a little bit. It's just too much black. That's better. Yay! So I've got some white there, some teal, bit of black, some more white. I'm really liking that white. I think I'll leave most of that white there. Now what do we need here? I think we need some gold there actually. There's not much gold on that side. Let's pop a little bit of gold. Try not to put too much in. And another bit of paper towel. It's good to have these ready to go, hey? All cut up, ready to go. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Okay. gold. Okay, oh, that's pretty. Look at that. It's really nice. Let's just do the same over here. I'll do it here because I want mainly white on that side. I don't know if I'm getting enough colour through, am I? I mean, I know I wanted less colour on this one because I wanted to see more sort of dark here. I wanted the lighter colours there, and then I wanted it sort of more going into the darkness, but I've still got a lot of colour. Haven't got much, you can't see much background is what I'm trying to say. Okay, now I'm going to do one big one across here. Hopefully, and keep this white if I can. Hopefully it's not going to be too dark. I may have to put some more gold there and swipe again because that's quite dark, isn't it? Yes, it is a little bit too dark for my liking. Let's just pop a little bit of black. Actually, maybe if I use my stick rather, just to put a little bit more black there. It's probably a better option. And just a little piece of paper this time. Okay, now this gold here is what I'd like it to be sort of over here, maybe in the middle. So I'm going to put some more black just through there and a little bit of the gold, a tiny little bit if I can stop it, and let's do that. Let's pick up the black. The black over the gold is going to give you the best result. You know, the black's an opaque colour, so you want it to go over these metallics because you're going to get much better cells. Same with the white over the top of the other colours is going to give you much better lacing as well because it's an opaque colour. Alrighty, how are we looking for that? I think I'd like a little bit more white. Loving this. Love, love, love that lacing. I'm just not getting enough of it. I need some more over here. So I'm going to go again and try for some more white over that there. Right, move that out of the way. Oops, I'm running out of paper. I have to get another bit of paper. And I'm just going to cut that down. I just find that the full size sheets are just a little bit difficult to handle. They just go a bit floppy. I can't put them where they need to go. So I'm better off just slicing a bit off the corner. Off the side, I should say. And then I can handle it much better. Okay, here we go. Hopefully that wasn't too much white. If it's too thick, you can't really get the lacing. Might have been too thick. Alright, I'm going to go again with that section there because I had too much white on it by the looks of it. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if I need to add any more paint. I'll just see how I go with swiping some of this white off. You really need just a thin layer of the white to get your cells, your lacing. So that's better. The other thing is you can make your white a little bit thinner. I'm just going to actually add just a little blob of water into that and just see if that's better. You really want your white to be thinner just so that it makes that gorgeous lacing. It's appearing now, see, look at that, it is working. And I just want to add a little bit more white just here. Whoops, don't sit in there yet, I wasn't ready for you. It's not really what I wanted more of a white blob through the center there. I guess I can add some back in. Just wanted the white to kind of blend more there and then down here. So yep, that should do. As the paint settles, you know, it'll move around and hopefully soften that area a little bit. Just wanted it more to be like there where I had a thicker block of white. What now, what now? Love this lacing. I don't want to move that. I'm kind of thinking I need some more white through there though. I really do. To join up with this bit of white here. Let's pop a little bit more white on. Probably should have done it earlier because you see how the white blends there? That's what I want. And it blends. There it might not blend because, you know, I'm only going to swipe one way. I may have to just trick it a little bit and blend it in like I've done there. Okay, let's pop this in the white. Now this is the thinner white, remember. Let's see if it acts differently. Whoops, my paint's starting to thicken. Starting to dry, oh dear. I'll have to go again. But yeah, it's starting to thicken by the looks of it. A little bit more white on top to swipe with. Okay, let's do this. Pick up that white. Off we go. All right, that's better. It just needed some more white there. And then maybe I can just do that a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? A little bit of white through there. Yeah, that looks nice. Not too much. As I said, I did want more white in this one, so how's that? Is that okay, or is that not any good? See, over here, I'm getting these natural wisps through here. I just probably shouldn't make them too thick, that's all. Getting that natural wispy look there, so just continue that a little bit. And the same here on this side, see that? I'm getting that natural wisp. So let's just continue that a little bit. Hey, what do you think? Again, I saw Kathleen do this. This is not this is not my idea. But yeah, check her out and you'll see her do this. Oh, so you probably don't. I probably don't actually need to put any more paint on there. I've got plenty. I'm going to join this white up with this white here, so it looks a little bit more unison. So yeah, I probably don't need to actually add more paint. I'm just dragging that through, and that seems to be enough. And then just make sure that you clean off your stick. And I've got a drip there, so I'm going to have to cover that. Now, I don't want to do too much, hey? Because, you know, less is more. It is. Less is more for sure. So you just don't do too much. I think that's probably about it, hey? I just didn't want them to end too much, too kind of thickly. Wanted it to be more wispy. And again, learning, you know, I put extra paint on there and I didn't need to. I just needed to add little wisps from there. So yeah, didn't need to add more paint. Just continue these down a little bit. They are blending on their own, but I'll just encourage them a little bit more. Ooh, I really like that. It's enough, isn't it? Don't need to do too much more. All right, put the stick down, woman. You've done enough. All right, what do you think, you guys? Do you like it? Sorry, probably a very long video, that one. You know what to do. You can fast forward if you don't like watching. But I've got a couple of white dots there. I'm just going to have to leave them. It's going to be so careful, you know, if you're carrying a stick across, put it over your hand, go around the outside. Otherwise, you're going to get little drips like I did there. I might be able to actually just, if I clean that, I just dip into it, kind of pick it up. It's better with, looks better with a bit of black other than a dot of white. Kind of just looks like a little cell, really. All right, we won't worry about it too much. I'm just being pedantic, aren't I? Let's give it a quick torch. I really like this one. I think I prefer it to the other one. It's just the white is so dramatic against the other colours. It's just so dramatic. I know. I just feel as if it needs a little bit more. Let's match up with that one a little bit. Try to kind of blur your line a little bit so it's not, you know, it looks as if it's just been put there, which it was. Just kind of blur it a little bit. All right, that's it. That's it. I am done. Hang on, this one needs to be longer. Here we go. All right, take the stick away from her. All right, so that was my little practice one with the more white in the center. So I think I've achieved it. This one's, I had a lot more paint on here because it's such a small little card. So that's why you can't see much of the black. But I really like how it's fading down. And you can see the black background underneath. I'll pick up this other one that's down here on the floor that's drying. Oops, and I'll show it to you. So this was yesterday's one. This has got the black center. Okay, and then this is the white center. I think they would look really pretty together on the wall, black and white. The same colors, just more of a black center, more of a white center. Do you have a preference? I'm just going to cover this one back up again with the net. It's just sitting on the floor so no bugs get in it and dust and things like that. I do feel as if I kind of need to break up that white there, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it. It's probably just me being me. No, I'll leave it. Love that white lacing though. Can you see what I mean about the white being thinner? Especially that section that on the left there where I went over it and I made the white a little bit thinner. You get that gorgeous, gorgeous lacing. It's a very, very thin film of white that's dragged across the other colors. So because it's such a thin layer, you can see the colors underneath more and you get that beautiful spider webbing and lacing. So that's what you, well, I think that's what you want in these sorts of floors, because I like seeing the colors underneath. Same with the black. If you want black lacing, make your black thinner than your metallics. So it just kind of glides over the top so that you can still see the colors underneath. See that lacing? And that's my favorite part there. I wish I had more of that, where the white blends to the lower section and to the upper section there, and it looks as if it all just is meant to be. I just can't get the colours right when I'm on that side. There's too much light coming in. Okay, I'll give you a quick bit of a close-up. I'm just going to go through the middle so that you can see there's more white and some more gorgeous lacing. Oh, now I'm stretching right across. I don't know if I can reach. Yes, I can. Just there's that beautiful lacing. And you can see the colours underneath. What do you think of those extra white bits that I put in? Is it too much? They probably need to be a little bit thinner, but hey, this is my first time doing this. I think it does just add a little bit of interest and joins the lower section to the upper section. That's what I wanted. You know, the white is the anchor in the center and it's joining each section. So that's what I was hoping for. And with any luck, I've achieved it. All right, let me know if you like it. There's the other one down there under the net. That's what the net looks like. Big food net. It's just sitting under there. So there she is. I love it. So thank you, Kathleen, for your gorgeous ideas and your instruction. Couldn't have done it without you. So go and check out Kathleen's YouTube channel, you guys. Learn from the master. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next one. The next pour. Okay, bye for now.